There was a time when I believed in hell, not because I studied it, but because somebody told me to fear it. And let's be honest, for most of us, hell wasn't taught as theology, it was taught as threat management. Okay, so you learn about heaven with a smile, but hell always shows up with a finger pointed in your face. So, as I got older, though, and especially as I moved from ministry to psychology, I started realizing something more and more. Fear doesn't create transformation, fear just creates compliance. And I started asking myself, if God is love, why does he need a torture chamber? If hell were true, God would have less mercy than the worst human parent. Think about it. We don't torture criminals forever. We don't torture anyone forever. So why would a God of infinite love do something we would call monstrous in any other context? Hell is just Christianity's way of creating fear. A fear so intense that people stopped thinking and simply obeyed. And I realized that fear never made me more spiritual, just more afraid. The word hell in most Bibles, not in the Hebrew, not in the Greek. The Old Testament has Sheol, a poetic way of saying the grave. The New Testament uses Hades, Greek mythology's underworld. Gehenna, an actual valley outside Jerusalem that used to burn trash. And Tartarus, straight out of Greek myth. So these ancient ideas were stitched together centuries later, not by Jesus, not by Paul, but by church institutions that needed obedience, revenue, and power. Hell didn't fall from heaven. Hell was built on earth. So once you separate emotion from history, you see the pattern. Hell became the perfect psychological tool. If you scare people with eternal punishment, they'll behave, they'll conform, they'll give, they'll stop asking questions. And I'll be honest with you, once I realized this, the fear disappeared. Because the theology of hell isn't a message of love, it's a message of leverage. I believe in accountability. I believe in growth. I believe in consequences. But eternal torture? No. If God is love, then love must be the method, not terror, not trauma, not psychological blackmail dressed up as theology. When I let go of hell, something beautiful happened. I stopped trying to escape punishment, and I started trying to become a better human. Not because I feared God's anger, but because I respected God's image, the one we see in compassion, honesty, and courage. If hell kept you small, love will help you grow. And that's the journey I'm on now. A journey not away from God, but away from fear.